What's going on, YouTube? This is Officer Whitelaw. I'm here today with Officer Darius Henry. We're at Central Patrol Division. Today's gonna be an exciting day. We're gonna ride around, we're gonna ride through the city, and we're gonna show y'all a deep look into just what we do every day here in Kansas City Police Department. So stay tuned and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in to what we're doing here in Kansas City Police Department. All right, guys, so here we have Officer Darius Henry.
Good morning, good morning.
So, introduce yourself, man. Like, where you from?
Officer Henry from St. Louis, Missouri. I moved here about 5 years ago. Started working with adolescents, juveniles, locked up juveniles. Really try to be a mentor to them, but I feel like I wasn't reaching them directly after them committing crimes or they're doing things in the community. So I try to find something where I can get a hold of them front line, which causes being in uniform. So my goal is to be a positive role model as far as in the community, get to them first, able to talk to them. Obviously, we know what kind of generation we live in, 2021. Everybody dislikes the cops or hates the cops or doesn't want to make contact with us. Some parents teach kids not to speak to us, but my goal is to switch that mindset at a young age, allow them to be more comfortable. Same for us, approachable to the community, talk to them, get out of our car, shake hands, wave, say hi to people, stop people's houses, do follow-ups, just kind of see what's going on in the community. To me, it's the best way to reach them and get a hold of what's going on in the world today. So, but today, first we'll start off with a pre-check of our vehicle. We always do this just to make sure it's no accidents, anything happened to the vehicle overnight. 761 on April 13th at 8:02 hours. As of right now, I don't see any damage done to the vehicle. No minor scratches on the driver's side. So pretty much what we do is just walk the whole vehicle, like I said earlier, just to make sure no damage was done prior to driving it from yesterday. I know overnight shift had it, but like I said, we just checked the vehicle, make sure there's nothing wrong with it for the PM shift.
I'm Officer McWettle. I was born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri. I grew up in the East area, Northeast, went there, graduated out of Northeast High School. 10 years active duty, got out. Now I'm in the National Guard, and I do Kansas City Police.
You said earlier you're from like Northeast. Where'd you grow up?
So I grew up right there in the east, so like 20th and Spruce. I went to Northeast High School, graduated at Viking. Once I graduated, I was ready to bounce, get out of the city, stayed away from the gangs. Had close encounters because a lot of my friends were gang members. So, wanted to change the community. I had a lot of friends die, get shot, and I just got tired of seeing it, so that's why I'm here today.
So what do you do? What do your life experiences bring to you that help you to better connect with the people in Kansas City?
Well, like I started talking about earlier today, what really grabbed my attention to, I guess I'd say, law enforcement, because I was one of the kids just growing up saying the same F the police, F12, stuff like that, until I realized honestly how much it takes to endure and do this job on a daily basis. And not only do you fight daily battles with the community, you're fighting daily battles elsewhere. And honestly, just to relate to them, the best thing to do is talk to them, get out your car, really ask them hey, what's going on, or how can we help, what can we do better, or just holding a conversation just after a call, just stand back for maybe a few minutes, get to know the person and let them know that you really do care for them. Something that we usually do when we start our shift, is just ride around, see what's going on. It's the best way to connect with people. You never know who you can run into. You never know who's outside, and That's the best way to really connect with the community, is get out, shake hands, talk to people, ask questions, see what's going on, be a police presence, not just to enforce laws, but to say hi. I know at times people don't want to just speak, or like I said, they tell their children or anybody outside, just a nice wave will do more than just not say anything at all, because that's what they expect us to do, is not talk to them or not say hi or greet them. But that's the best thing to do, is to greet the community, see who you're working with, see the problems in the area. So that's how I connect with the community.
Be losing Officer Mequero. He's got a dental appointment, so he took some time off work to go and handle that, make sure that his pearly whites are shining. So I'm gonna let him say bye to y'all.
Hey, yeah, just had to go to this dental appointment. What was it, last Friday? I scheduled a clean in, and I'll be back. Henry's gonna be doing it solo for a little bit, so he'll be in these streets handling 30 sector by himself. I wish him luck, because that's my boy.
Goes to show, man, cops got to take care of their teeth, and sometimes you got to take a little time off from work and go handle your business and get those teeth taken care of. But once he's done with his appointment, he's going to be headed back, so we'll see y'all in a second. What do you think is some of the solution to being more community policing oriented, or how to really reach the people?
My opinion, what I feel, what I observed, my few years of experience in law enforcement, it's not the fact that it's bigger than just enforcing laws. Show up to a call. To me, that's the easy way to enforce or conduct something or make somebody do something. But in reality, it's time to dig a little bit deeper. Ask more questions. Socialize. If it's it's a call that it's need to enforce laws, by all means, enforce and do what you need to do. But sometimes it's not about enforcing. Sometimes it's about finding out the answer, the solution, asking the person, okay, what's really going on, or how can I really help you? Because even when we show up to calls, people are yelling, they're screaming, and they're not even really hearing themselves. But if you show up on level 2 and they're on level 10, they're more likely to come down. And at that point, then you find out, what's really going on, or how can I really help you? And sometimes people just need to be, or we need to be just an ear for the community, and learn to listen more and talk less. We also have, I guess, the personality of do as I say, and as we can see, sometimes that gets us in a little bit of trick bags. In 2021, it's time to start listening more and finding out what's going on with the community. And I feel like we really can build a solid relationship with them, because whether we like it or not, we need them as much as they need us, and we got to mend that relationship some way, starting this year.
All right, y'all, so check this out. Still riding here with Officer Henry. He had a great idea. It's not all about beating the streets and running call to call. Sometimes in his day, he gets out and he goes and he talks to the community and really lives the whole thing of being a community police officer. He's got a lot of connections, so I'll let him talk to you a little bit about where we headed to next.
Guys, we just want to stop at my barbershop, man. Really a place you can just release, talk to the barbers, just shake hands. Like I said earlier, it's about the community, man. I know I keep stressing about the community, but they are the answers we need. When stuff happens, they have the answers. Sometimes they want to talk to we know how that goes. So the goal is to reach as many hands as possible in a day. So lead you in here to Gumby's Barbershop.
Let's do it.
Mr. Gumby, how you doing, sir?
All right, bro.
Oh, man, I hope I don't shine too much light on you, but today, man, I had a special guest that wants to put some light on your barbershop, man, the community. So this is Tim Gumby, the owner.
How you doing, man?
What's going on with you, bro?
All right. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, how you doing?
What's your name?
Malcolm Whitelaw.
All right, Mr. Whitelaw, how you
Nice
doing,
to
man?
meet you.
All right.
So, we just riding around, man, and just want to let them know, just the importance of get out in the community outside of me in a uniform, I always come to you, talk to you, or whether uniform, no uniform. So really showing people, our goal is to show people that it's bigger than just enforcing laws. It's also good to stop through barbershops, stores, shake hands, get to know your community, know who you're dealing with. And I want to bring to a great man like you. So,
I appreciate it. Thank you. It's an honor, man.
So, what's your name, brother?
My name's Tim.
Tim?
Last name Gumby.
Gumby? All right. How long you been at this location?
This particular location I've been at since January 2021. I've been open since 2004. I opened up actually 2 doors to the east right here at 16 East 39th Street in 2004. So I've been on this corner almost, oh my goodness, 17 years.
How long you been barbering?
I've been cutting hair professionally for since 2000, 21 years.
Sometimes coming into the barbershop, that'd be the time you be the only person you can come and talk to. You
Right.
know?
Well, this is where you get your psychiatrist, you got your psychologist, you got your preacher, you got your comedian, and most of all, you got a barber. But this is a family. It's a family environment here. You know what I mean? And we try to promote decent values amongst all things, because it's a lot. That's one thing that's lost nowadays. So we try to pass it on to the youngsters and just give them a sense of a little history, and keep on keeping on, as the old folks used to say.
Yeah.
How long you been coming to Mr. Gumby?
Oh, Lord. I'm so glad to be back. I was at home for a year, with this COVID mess. But Tim, I've been around for a while, haven't I? I can't remember since you. Oh.
5 or 6 years, leave.
Okay.
Quite a while.
What's your name?
My name is Jewel.
Jewel? Okay. You from Kansas City here?
I am.
All right. How long you been living here?
Oh, Lord.
A long time.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. You don't have to tell me. I understand it. But it's good to see you.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad Mr. Gumby can get you together.
He can.
All right. All right.
All right, man. Just like I expressed the importance of getting out. It's one small example. Stopping at Gumby's barbershop. That's how you build. That's how you build long-term relationships with business owners. It doesn't matter who it is, but just get in the habit of stopping and talking to people. I met Gumby about 5 years ago when I first moved to Kansas City. This is before I was an officer. And I find it funny that 5 years later, that's like a big brother and a mentor to me, and just in life. He's helped me through a lot of hard times and hardship in different situations, and now it comes full circle where now I get a chance to serve him or help him whatever he needs in regards to his community relations, and then also bring more spotlight to his business, not only as a barber but a good friend. And just a good dude in general. If you're just looking for someone to talk to, and even talking about mental health at the job, that's always good to have as well. Outside of your spouse, you wouldn't tell your spouse too much or put bad images in their head of things we go through. But just in regards to talking to another man about life experiences, like literally the perfect guy to go to. And when I go to him, man, I always find myself in a better position. He's always been a guy that believed in me and my dreams, my aspirations, and to this day, you can ask him to congratulate me and keep walking me through different life experiences.
All right, y'all. So you ride around in patrol, you spend 10 hours in a car, and sometimes you just need to eat. And big guys like myself and Officer Henry here, especially him, I don't know if we talked about this, but I'm gonna let him talk about, why he needs to eat so much.
Well, I know they all make jokes about cops and eat donuts, you know. Everybody's donut jokes, but I am not one of the officers that just eat donuts. I'll eat a donut, but I most definitely express the importance of eating, I guess, healthy or living a healthy lifestyle. As cops, we're supposed to move around 10 hours a day, you know, be healthy for the community, answer calls for service, ripping and running. But how can you do so if you live an unhealthy life? I'm not knocking anybody who doesn't eat clean or doesn't desire to, but just the ones who want to. I express the importance of like bring your own food. And so you save money. There's different good things that come out of bringing your own food and wanting to eat, or stop at Quick Trip, warm your food up. So here we are at Quick Trip. I'm also preparing for my first show coming up, bodybuilding and men's physique, and it teaches me, or has taught me, more than just coming to work, but being more disciplined, being on the schedule, understanding that I do need to eat to nourish my body, to answer calls or be available for the community, because I have no energy. How can I be of service for somebody? Or if I don't, if I'm just feeling really low, how can I give someone my all if I'm myself not taking care of my own body or taking care of me? So you gotta take time to take care of yourself, no matter how busy we get. I was told by older officers, take care of yourself and be available for the community. So
You said you are doing competitive fitness. Like, talk more about that. What's that look like?
So it's a show where you basically showcase your body on how far you have come from, I guess, being on a diet, and it's cool to watch your body transform. I started at about 190, 189. I'm now down to about my leanness at 165, probably like 5% body fat. Sometimes, I have my low moments of being exhausted, just being that low of weight, but understanding that the big goal is to win the show. And more important, just a balancing act. I know officers, we have a hard time balancing things, but 10-hour shifts, full-time dad, a husband, person training aside, take time to take care of my body, eat, be healthy. I do stop and warm my meals up. I know a lot of officers that make jokes about it, like, oh, eating all healthy and stuff, but when it comes to longevity game, my goal is to be 50 and healthy for my kids and be around for my kids. Understand this job can be high stress, and with high stress and a bad diet, most definitely is the fastest way to kill yourself. So I'll express the importance of just the basics: eating your fruits, veggies, drinking water, staying hydrated, especially as the summertime is coming along. We know how busy it can get. So for officers out there, whether you're in Kansas City or just in the world, man, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mental health, so you can be around for your kids and your spouses, or just for yourself, for your family. So I think we're on meal number 2, I believe so. Like I said, it's easy to track what's called macros. Just part of your daily diet. You know what you're eating. Take time, stop for 5 minutes, eat, get back out there. Yeah. About to go to a injury accident in the area 39 and Southwest. It's code 1, but unfortunately it's a lot of traffic, so I'm not gonna cause another accident. But here in a second we'll clear traffic and head over there, so let you know how it goes.
right, so what we got here?
We had it came out of injury accident. We got here, EMS or fire was on scene, checked all the people involved. Everybody was fine, no injuries. Usually this happens, especially in this intersection, pretty busy intersection, up and down Southwest, Broadway. A lot of accidents happen in this area. So really nothing, just I'm gonna take the report, give them what's called a case report number, just for the insurance purposes, so insurance can work it out, who was at fault. As law enforcement officers, we do not determine who was at fault, but we just show up and take the report for people involved. So that's pretty much about that call. Nothing too much in depth about it. Everybody's okay. That's always good. Nobody was hurt. Nobody's transported to the hospital. So all good.
All right, guys. So as you can see here, me and Officer Henry, we've landed ourselves here at an accident here at Southwest Traffic Way and Summit. I mean, this stuff happens every day in Kansas City, like Officer Henry said. You know, sometimes you grabbing a bite to eat, and then in that same token, you get called out to an accident. But here, fortunately, everybody's doing good. Nobody's hurt. We're gonna get these cars out of here, and then we're gonna open this thing back up so people can get back to work and going about their business. All right, y'all, so we back. We done been on an accident, and as y'all remember, we lost one of our friends, our partner here, and look who we got.
Back, teeth are a little bit more whiter. So,
how was it, Dennis?
it was good. I needed it. Needed to get some x-rays done, and now I'm happy to be back.
Hey, he back with us. He got his teeth feeling good, looking clean. Hey, it's always important to have a fresh mouth when you're out here talking to people every day.
So like me and my partner always say, you know, it's always important to take care of yourself as an officer, because at the end of the day, no one's going to take care of you better than you. Take a break, mental break, just to like decompress, and part of your health is like your health is important to be an officer.
Next time, baby.
And like they said, until next time. So we'll catch y'all again next week. Stay tuned, because I got something crazy for y'all. We're going to be kicking it with the K9 unit. And I'm telling you, it's going to be something special.